Alright, what's up guys? So, the only source of light is the basement light, so sorry about that, but it's late at night. It's about 10:15. I have to take the other half of my sleeping medicine, which is a allergy pill, because I take allergy pill and then pain reliever PM. I do that and that works, so this is episode 7, Real Paranormal Stories. Previous episode, I talked about sibling story of when they saw a shadow at the corner of the couch that they were sleeping on after some problems in the basement, went upstairs on the couch in the living room, and then saw this creepy ass shadow. So that was the last story. Today's story, it's probably going to be the saddest of the whole bunch. So, yeah. So, this is my father's story. He said, whatever paranormal experience that I've told you, you can say it on the show. It's fine. I said, thank you. So, and I asked everybody, and I can start to use every one of my friends, which is only 8, if you can include my significant other. It's only 8, so it's a group of 9 of us. I can use their names. I can use all their names. So I don't have to say, I didn't ask for their names, so I'm not going to say it. Now I can use all their names, so I got that out of the way, and all that stuff. I already have a bunch of stories for season 2. I'm thinking, because this season's going to have, 8 to 10, I still haven't decided if, next week's episode will be the season 1 finale, or 2 episodes from now, so I haven't decided that yet. But I think from now on it'll be at the very most 10 to 11 episodes. It won't be like 12 or 13 or something like that, but yeah. So my grandparents on my dad's side, they both are passed away now, unfortunately. My grandma passed away in 2006. Her funeral is the only funeral I've ever attended because of how depressed and how sad just the whole atmosphere there, as obviously every funeral most likely would be. So I decided that I'm never going to one again. I don't ever want to feel that way again. I don't want to ever get that down again. The closest I ever got that down was when I slipped on the ice and now have chronic nerve damage in my back. That's the most I ever felt that depressed and stuff. And then 7 years later, in 2013, my grandpa passed away, which is sad. This guy, he brought me into wrestling. Grandpa brought me into wrestling. I promised him, doesn't matter how bad it got for wrestling. I did take breaks every now and then, but I made sure that I would look up all the storylines, all that stuff, week to week. I may have not watched. And then starting in 2015, I started watching every single week. And I've been watching wrestling every single week since early 2015, late 2014 was when I started watching wrestling again. So I promised him I would do that. And, yeah. But, so one night, this is at the second house, not the third house that we're at currently now, but this is at the second house. And this is about a month after Grandpa passed away. My dad, he woke up because he had to go pee. So he gets up, goes in the bathroom, does his business, and he comes out. He goes downstairs. He wants to get like a sweet to eat, like a ho-ho or something. Not that, perverts. But as soon as he reaches the downstairs, he sees his mom and dad. So he hobbles down the stairs immediately, like, because my dad has RSD in his leg, so he has to walk with a cane. So he goes down the fastest that he can. And in the middle of the living room, there they are, his mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, and the dogs are barking. Why are they barking at 10:15? I don't know. But if Scooby barks, Asta follows him right away. I don't know why. And lately, if Scooby sees a feather, he barks. But ignore the barking. The sad part is that for some reason he didn't feel afraid. Because why would you feel afraid if you're seeing someone that you recognize? Why would you feel afraid if you really feel that these people are your legit parents? You're seeing them in the flesh and blood. He told me it was as if they were in the living room. And it was like 2005, 2006 again, seeing them again. And sorry about that. Like I said, they were barking at nothing. A car just passed by. But yeah, he told me that it was like he was seeing his mother and father just standing there. And he was like, wait, what are you guys doing here? Like, look, we know that, we're dead, we know that. We just wanted to tell you that we're proud of you. This is around the time when Dad was starting to get, a raise. This is about the time he was about to get a raise, and I just want to say that, they were proud of him. They were proud of his kids. They were proud of Mom. They were proud of him and all the stuff they wanted. Just tell him that they were proud of him. He says he did ask a question that there's sometimes that I have. He says, how are you two doing? And they're like, we're great. We're the best we've ever been. And that's sad to hear that. Best they've ever been. Grandma's been dead for almost 12 years, and Grandpa's been dead for almost 5. So, yeah. But after that, he said we have to go now, and just like that, they were gone. And, yeah. And, I went back to sleep, woke up, and told me, because I'm the number one person around here to tell paranormal experiences, because, yeah. So that's about it. Next week I plan on telling a story of mine, and then telling someone else's, and then so on and so forth. So maybe next week will be the season finale, maybe it won't, don't know yet. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys